Have you ever wondered how a single moment of unsteadiness could reshape your entire future? For countless seniors across the worldwide, one unexpected fall doesn't just mean physical pain. It can mean surrendering the independence you've cherished for decades. These life-altering moments don't announce themselves with warning signals. They arrive silently, during life's most ordinary moments, reaching for the morning newspaper or stepping into the shower. But what if I told you that walking doesn't have to feel like navigating a minefield? What if simple adjustments to how you move could dramatically increase your stability and confidence? No expensive equipment required, no complicated exercise routines, just practical wisdom that works with your body's natural design. Today we'll explore 6 proven walking techniques that are widely adopted by active seniors nationwide. These methods are endorsed by leading physical therapists and aging specialists who understand the unique challenges that come with maintaining mobility as we age. These aren't dramatic overhauls. They're subtle shifts with profound impacts. By the end of our journey together, you'll not only understand these techniques, but also why they matter and how they can transform your daily movements. Whether you're in your golden 60s, vibrant 70s, or wise beyond, these insights could be the difference between uncertainty and confidence with every step you take. If you're finding this valuable already, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our Elderly Active Life channel, where we deliver daily content designed specifically for vibrant senior living. Now let's discover how to reclaim the joy of movement together. Technique number 1, the horizon gaze method. Where your eyes focus while walking fundamentally influences your entire body's stability. Think of your gaze as the conductor of an orchestra. Where it leads, your body follows. Many seniors develop the habit of constantly watching their feet while walking, believing this vigilance prevents trips and falls. Counterintuitively, this downward focus often increases fall risk. When your gaze drops downward consistently, your shoulders naturally round forward, your spine curves unnaturally, and your center of gravity shifts out of its optimal position. This subtle misalignment compromises your balance and limits your ability to detect obstacles in your path. Instead, practice what movement specialists call the horizon gaze method. Keep your eyes focused approximately 15 to 20 feet ahead of you as you walk, only glancing downward occasionally when necessary. This forward focus naturally aligns your posture, engages your core muscles, and enhances your spatial awareness. Consider the experience of Dorothy, a 76-year-old retired librarian from Oregon. After noticing increasing unsteadiness, particularly when navigating sloped sidewalks, she consulted a movement specialist who identified her persistent downward gaze as a contributing factor. By practicing the horizon gaze method during her daily neighborhood walks, Dorothy experienced remarkable improvement. "It's like my body remembers how to balance itself when my eyes are looking forward," she explains. "I feel taller, more aware, and significantly more confident." When your head maintains its natural upright position, your vertebrae stack properly, your core muscles engage automatically, and your balance improves almost effortlessly. So remember, let your vision guide your journey, not your apprehension. Sometimes the most powerful transformation in stability begins with simply lifting your gaze. Technique number 2, the pendulum principle. While most balance discussions center on leg strength and foot placement, your arms serve as natural counterbalances that significantly impact stability. Your arms function as dynamic stabilizers that help maintain your center of gravity with each step. The natural walking pattern involves a crossover rhythm. When your right foot steps forward, your left arm naturally swings forward too, creating a balanced counter motion. This alternating pattern isn't just incidental, it's your body's ingenious system for maintaining equilibrium while in motion. Unfortunately, many seniors gradually abandon this natural arm movement, often without realizing it. This might stem from arthritis discomfort, habitually carrying items, or, most commonly, from tension created by fear of falling. When anxiety about stability sets in, we tend to stiffen our upper bodies, inadvertently eliminating this crucial balancing mechanism. Take Thomas, an 81-year-old retired postal worker from Michigan who began using a walking stick after a minor fall. Despite the added support, he noticed his balance deteriorating over time. A perceptive physical therapist observed that Thomas had completely stopped the natural swing of his right arm, keeping it rigidly at his side while his left hand gripped the walking stick. With guidance, Thomas practiced incorporating gentle arm movements while walking, alternating which hand held his walking aid. Within a month, he reported feeling more coordinated and much less wobbly. To implement the pendulum principle, focus on keeping your elbows gently bent, hands relaxed, and allow your arms to swing naturally opposite to your stepping foot. The movement doesn't need to be exaggerated. A gentle, rhythmic motion is sufficient. Even if mobility limitations affect one arm, maintaining movement with the other still provides significant stability benefits. If you're enjoying these insights and finding them helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to Elderly Active Life for daily videos designed to enhance your mobility and independence. Comment pendulum below if you've noticed your arm movement while walking. Technique number 3, the rolling footprint method. The way your foot connects with the ground creates the foundation for your entire body's stability. Many seniors unknowingly develop walking patterns that compromise this foundation, often landing flat-footed or even toe-first without realizing how this affects their overall balance. Optimal walking begins with what specialists call the rolling footprint method. Your heel gently contacts the ground first, followed by a smooth weight transfer through your arch, finishing with your toes providing propulsion into your next step. This heel-to-toe progression isn't merely about walking technique, it's a sophisticated shock absorption system that maintains proper joint alignment and prevents your toes from catching on uneven surfaces. Why does this natural pattern often change with age? For many, joint stiffness or previous injuries lead to compensatory walking patterns that avoid full heel contact. Others develop a shuffling gait out of fear, keeping their feet close to the ground. Ironically, this shuffling significantly increases tripping hazards. Consider Elizabeth, a 77-year-old avid birdwatcher who began experiencing frequent near falls on her nature walks. After consultation with a movement specialist, she discovered she had gradually developed a flat-footed walking pattern that compromised her stability on uneven terrain. Using a kitchen counter for support, Elizabeth practiced the rolling footprint method daily, consciously initiating each step with her heel, feeling the weight roll through her foot and pushing off with her toes. Within weeks, she noticed improved balance and reduced knee discomfort, allowing her to return to her beloved woodland paths with renewed confidence. When you lead with your heel, your entire leg functions as an integrated unit. Calf muscles engage properly, hip movement synchronizes naturally, and your body rediscovers its inherent walking rhythm. Try this simple practice. Walk barefoot across a carpeted floor, mindfully feeling each part of your foot connecting with the surface in sequence. Though it might feel deliberate at first, with consistent practice, this pattern becomes second nature, quietly reducing fall risk without conscious effort. Technique number 4, the compact step strategy. The length of your stride profoundly influences stability, though it's rarely discussed in conversations about fall prevention. In our younger years, longer strides felt natural and efficient. It's how most of us walked for decades. However, as we age, those expansive steps can silently become hazardous. When you reach too far forward with your lead foot, your body weight shifts backward momentarily, disrupting your center of gravity and placing excessive strain on your knees and hips. This overextension also compromises your ability to react quickly if you encounter an unexpected obstacle or slippery surface. The compact step strategy offers a simple yet powerful alternative. Slightly shorter steps help maintain your center of gravity directly over your feet, keeping your movements controlled and responsive. Your reaction time improves and your connection to the ground becomes more secure. Your entire musculoskeletal system operates more efficiently when you're not consistently overreaching. Consider the wisdom we observe in young children learning to walk. They naturally take small, measured steps with arms slightly extended for balance. Their instinctive focus isn't on speed, but on stability. This fundamental principle doesn't lose its value with age. In fact, it becomes increasingly vital. Prioritizing stability over speed represents true walking wisdom. James, a 79-year-old retired engineer who prided himself on his brisk walking pace, began experiencing concerning moments of unsteadiness, particularly when navigating downhill paths. After consulting with a movement specialist, he adopted the compact step strategy, slightly shortening his stride while maintaining a comfortable rhythm. "I'm not moving slower," James notes. "I'm moving smarter. I feel less fatigued because my body isn't constantly correcting my balance." Here's a simple assessment you can try. Walk at your normal pace and count your steps over 15 seconds. Then try again with slightly shorter steps and note if your step count increases. This higher count indicates you're moving with improved control. If you use a mobility aid, apply the same principle. Keep it relatively close to your body rather than placing it far ahead. Maintain compact, measured steps that keep your weight centered and your movement predictable. If these techniques are resonating with you, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to Elderly Active Life. Turn on notifications so you won't miss our daily uploads designed specifically for active senior living. Comment compact below if you're planning to try this technique. Technique number 5, the core connection principle. While leg strength often dominates discussions about walking stability, your true balance center resides in your core, the muscles spanning your abdomen, lower back, and hips. This muscular network functions like an internal support system that maintains your spine's alignment and your body's equilibrium during movement. When core muscles weaken, a compensatory chain reaction occurs. Leg muscles tighten unnecessarily, posture deteriorates, and walking patterns become increasingly unstable. These subtle changes often precede falls and mobility challenges. The encouraging reality is that revitalizing core strength doesn't require strenuous exercise regimens or specialized equipment. Simple, gentle movements performed consistently can produce remarkable improvements in stability. Try this accessible core activation exercise. Standing near a sturdy surface for support if needed, gently lift one foot just 2 inches off the floor and hold for 3 to 5 seconds before switching sides. This subtle movement engages your core stabilizers and trains your balance systems. Alternatively, practice drawing your navel gently toward your spine for several seconds while standing in line at the grocery store or waiting for your morning coffee to brew. Margaret, an 83-year-old watercolor artist, incorporated these micro-exercises into her daily routine, practicing while waiting for paint layers to dry. After just 3 weeks, she shares, "I noticed I wasn't holding onto furniture to navigate my studio anymore. It's as though my body rediscovered its natural balance point." Remember that core strength isn't exclusive to fitness enthusiasts or younger individuals. It's your fundamental stability resource at any age. A resilient center creates reliable balance, and balance creates the freedom to move through life with confidence. Technique number 6, the surface transition awareness. One of the most overlooked triggers for falls isn't dramatic hazards, but rather the subtle moments when your brain doesn't fully register changes in the walking surface beneath your feet. As we age, our neurological processing of visual and tactile information naturally slows slightly. Changes in floor coloration, texture variations, or lighting shifts can momentarily confuse our perception of depth and footing, and that brief hesitation is often when balance falters. Consider the transition between carpet and hardwood flooring. The texture, resistance, and even the sound of your footsteps change instantly. If your attention is directed elsewhere, even momentarily, this transition can create a split second of uncertainty that compromises stability. Movement specialists recommend a remarkably effective cognitive technique, silently naming each surface as you approach it. Simply thinking tile, carpet, or step down creates a neural priming effect that prepares your body for the transition. This simple mental cue focuses your attention precisely when and where it's most needed. Robert, an 82-year-old retired professor, adopted this practice after experiencing several near falls in his home, particularly when moving between his sunroom's tile floor and the adjacent carpeted living area. By consciously noting each transition, he reports feeling one step ahead of my surroundings rather than constantly reacting to them. Be particularly mindful of highly polished floors, where light reflections can create visual illusions that make flat surfaces appear uneven. If you wear progressive lenses or bifocals, take special care with steps and curbs, as these lenses can distort your perception of depth at critical moments. Even minor transitions deserve conscious attention. The more intentional your awareness becomes, the more confident your movement will feel. If you're finding these insights valuable, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our Elderly Active Life channel. Turn on notifications to receive our daily uploads designed specifically for vibrant senior living. Comment awareness below if this technique resonates with you. Embracing confident movement. The journey into our senior years often brings unexpected challenges, not just physical limitations, but also the subtle emergence of fear. Fear of falling, fear of injury, fear of losing the independence that defines our sense of self. Yet what many forget is that small, intentional choices can reclaim remarkable confidence. The 6 walking techniques we've explored today aren't complicated innovations. They're natural movements your body inherently understands. You're not learning something foreign, you're remembering something fundamental. When practiced consistently, these techniques create a beautiful transformation. Not only does your physical stability improve, but your psychological relationship with movement begins to heal. You gradually transition from walking defensively to moving confidently. This shift extends far beyond physical safety. It touches your entire quality of life. It's not about achieving perfection in movement. It's about reclaiming purpose in motion. Every small adjustment, whether lifting your gaze, engaging your arms, shortening your stride, activating your core, or mindfully navigating transitions, contributes to something profoundly important: your continued independence. Let this be your gentle reminder. You are not fragile, you are adaptable, you are resilient, and every intentional step forward represents a quiet victory of wisdom over worry. We'd love to hear which of these 6 techniques resonated most deeply with you. Is there one you're planning to implement in your daily routine? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your experience might inspire someone else on their journey toward confident movement. Thank you for joining us today on Elderly Active Life. If today's message brought value to your life, please consider liking this video, subscribing to our channel for daily content, and sharing it with someone who might benefit from these insights. Your support enables us to continue creating meaningful resources that enhance mobility, confidence, and joy in the golden years of life. Until tomorrow, may each step you take be steady, purposeful, and filled with confidence.